means black body. Means black body. So already black body definition and Ferris black body completed. So this is the thermocouple. Thermocouple. So these two are heating coils. Heating coils. So here from heat radiation. So porcelain tube. Porcelain tube. So this is the Wien's black body diagram. Wien's black body diagram. So in this Wien's black body, it consists of a long metallical tube C. This is the long metallical tube C, black-ended inside and surrounded by concentric porosity tubes P, P. So the tube is heated by electric current. The heat is, so this is thermocouple. So this tube is heated by electric current passing in the coil. So here we have heating coils. When the current is passing through that coil, then tube is heated. So the temperature of the central part of the tube, the temperature of this part is measured by thermocouple T. So heat radiations emerge out of the hole O. So here heat will increase it, then that radiation will outcoming from this hole O. The radiation from the inner chamber can be limited with the help of diagrams shown by dotted lines. The hole acts as a black body radiator. So this total diagram in this hole act as a black body. Next, energy distribution in black body radiation. 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 So according to Stephen's law, the total amount of radiant energy by a black body per unit area per second due to all wavelength is directly proportional to the fourth power of absolute temperature. Capital E proportional to T power 4. So energy distribution in black body radiation, Stefan's given, capital E proportional to T power 4. So from this equation we can write capital E equal to sigma T power 4, where sigma is Stefan's constant, where sigma is Stefan's constant. So for proof of this equation, we have diagram explanation. So this is prism, ABC prism. Here M1 and here M2 and this is M3. So this is bolometer. So this is the diagram for energy distribution in black body radiation. We have to prove that capital E equal to sigma T power 4, where sigma is Stefan's constant, T is absolute temperature. So fourth root of absolute temperature here. So here we have slit S1. S1 is the slit. So this is the experimental arrangement. The radiation from black body O, this is from black body, from this black body at center O was focused on a slit S. So first here slit S by a concave mirror M1. The slit S is placed at the focus of another concave mirror M2. S1 is placed between M1 and M2 mirror. Then, so from black body, when heated black body, then radiation will incident on M1 mirror and traveling slit and incident on M2 mirror. So after reflection from mirror M2 becomes both the rays are parallel. So the parallel beam of radiation is allowed to incident on a fluorosphere prism. This is fluorosphere prism ABC. So here glass prism is not used because it absorbs certain heat radiations. So that we have to use fluorosphere prism. So the prism produces the spectrum of radiation. That means different wavelengths are deviated in different directions. The emergent dispersed beam is incident on concave mirror M3. So this mirror focuses different wavelengths at different angles. So the radiation are detected by means of bolometer. Here we have bolometer. The radiation will detected by means of bolometer. So the bolometer is a linear type due to Lummer and Coulomb and is fitted with galvanometer G. So this is fitted with galvanometer G. So the radiation are detected by, the deflection produced in the galvanometer gives the intensity of radiation capital E suffix lambda. It will use the intensity of radiation. So this is defined such that quantity E suffix lambda and d lambda is the energy for wavelength lying between lambda and lambda plus d lambda. Lambda plus d lambda emitted per second per unit surface area of blackboard. So the wavelengths at different parts of spectrum was calculated by prism dispersion formula instead of rotating bolometer to obtain different wavelengths. Maximum of the mirror M3 was rotated about a vertical axis and different maximum were detected by bolometer. So this experiment was repeated for the such wavelengths at different temperatures. A graph was being drawn between the intensity E suffix lambda and wavelength lambda at different temperature. So the curves are, we get obtained some different curves. When the graph between E suffix lambda, intensity of radiation and wavelength, then we have to explain the different curves. So in this diagram, we have M1 and M2 and M3 mirrors. Here bolometer connected with galvanometer. Here black body at center O, and here we have slit. This is the ABC prism. ABC prism, fluorosphere prism. So when from black body, radiation will incident on M1 mirror. After this radiation through the slit S incident on M2 mirror. So these after incident on M2 mirror, these radiation will becomes parallel, and this parallel beam allowed to ABC prism and incident on M3 mirror. So here radiation will rotated, we get different types of wavelengths, and this radiation will observe from bolometer. Bolometer. So different deflections will observe from bolometer. After we have to draw the graph between E suffix lambda and lambda. E suffix lambda and lambda. So what is the graph we get? Here capital E equal to sigma T power 4. Capital E equal to sigma T power 4 equation. So what is the equation? Stephen states that the total amount of radiant energy by a black body per unit area per second due to all wavelengths is directly proportional to the fourth power of absolute temperature. That means capital E equal to sigma T power 4. Capital E equal to sigma T power 4, where sigma is the Stephen's constant. Where sigma is the Stephen's constant.